This year, in light of concerns over cost of living, I will provide a personal income tax rebate of 50% for the year of assessment 2024. This will be capped at $200 so that the benefits go mostly to our middle-income workers. The rebate will cost the government $350 million. Currently, taxpayers may claim a range of dependent-related benefits, reliefs, if their dependents have an annual income of $4,000 or less. We have received feedback from members of public, tax practitioners, as well as Labour MPs to consider increasing the dependent income threshold in view of rising cost of living and wage levels. So with effect from the year of assessment 2025, I will increase the annual income threshold for dependent-related reliefs from $4,000 to $8,000. In Budget 2022, I announced a two-step increase in property tax rates for residential properties. This was meant as a wealth tax, targeted at all investment properties, as well as the higher-end segment of owner-occupied properties. Prior to that budget announcement, market rents had been relatively flat for the preceding 5 years. But from 2022 onwards, market rents increased significantly due to the combination of strong demand and COVID-related supply constraints. As a result, the annual values, or the AVs, also increased sharply. We had originally expected the property tax changes to impact mainly the top 7% of owner-occupied residential properties. The AV increases resulted in the proportion of affected owner-occupied properties nearly doubling to 13%. In light of these market trends, I will raise all the AV bands of the owner-occupier residential property tax rates with effect from 1st January 2025. Currently, property tax is charged on the bands of AV from $8,000 to over $100,000. I will raise the lower threshold from $8,000 to $12,000 and the highest band from over $100,000 to over $140,000, and corresponding adjustments will be made to the bands in between. This will still uphold the intent of the property tax changes and ensure that those residing in higher value properties continue to pay their fair share of taxes. And the government had provided a rebate to cushion the impact of the property tax changes this year. We will continue to closely monitor the property market and will provide another rebate in 2025 if needed. We recognize that there are retirees living in higher-end residential homes who face cash flow issues when paying their property tax bills. To help them, IRAS will offer a 24-month installment plan without any interest. They can apply for this via IRAS's website or contact IRAS for more details. Next, I will adjust the additional buyer's stamp duty, or the ABSD, for the purchase of residential properties. Today, married couples with an existing residential property can enjoy an ABSD refund on their replacement private property under the ABSD concession for Singaporean married couples. To better support seniors who wish to right-size, I will extend the concession to single Singapore citizens aged 55 and above. In other words, these seniors will be able to claim a refund of ABSD paid on their replacement private property if they sell their first property within 6 months after purchasing a lower value replacement private property. And this extension will take effect from today. I will also introduce some flexibility to the ABSD regime for housing developers. Housing developers are now granted an ABSD remission provided they sell all the units in their developments within a prescribed sale timeline. But despite their best efforts, the developers sometimes face difficulties in meeting this timeline requirement. They are then subject to a full clawback of the ABSD. I will lower the ABSD clawback rate should developers sell at least 90% of each development within the prescribed sale timeline. This ensures that housing supply continues to be released promptly while providing some flexibility to the developers.